Okay, so I made the little bridge. It's uneven on the sides, but for you who have OCD, too bad. Hey everyone, DrShnig and welcome back to another episode of how to make a Minecraft Blender intro in Blender Render. Today we will be adding a scene. So you're going to want to download Mineways. I'll have a link in the description and you'll download it there. If you have 7-zip or WinRAR and you're opening with Archive, you'll be able to do the same. You're just going to have to extract it. So you're going to click, right click, and extract. But what I'll do is I'll enter the zip folder instead. I'll select everything and hit Control C. And then find a place. Once you've found the location, simply hit Control V. And there you go. Now you have it. You are going to double click the Mineways.exe. Even if you have Windows 8 like me, Mineways.exe will work. Windows 8 will crash if overloaded with data. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Anyways, this thing will load up. You will go into File, and you'll select Open World and find the world that you want. Why am I so laggy? And why are my keys glitching? I can't. What? Why is my keyboard not working? Huh. Okay, lag's done. I'm going to fly around here, see what spot's good for the intro I want. For those of you who want to make a PvP intro, you should follow my Cycles tutorial series that probably won't be coming up soon because I don't know lighting in Cycles all that too well. I built the bridge. I've got the little river here. I should probably break these blocks. Let's see. So that's it for now. Now you can exit your world. Here's the seed, and here are the coordinates. Just in case you guys want it. It's a 1.8 seed, so make sure to load in 1.8 first, and then come to 1.9. Anywho, now you can go File and select Open World and open the world. Okay, I've loaded the world. Now here's the bridge, or you can go into View and jump to Spawn Player Model. I'm going to go jump to Player. And so this is where I was. Indeed, I'm going to right click and drag to select a region. I'm going to expand this a bit. The bigger the region, the laggier the model, so make sure you do as small as possible. And I'm going to put this down until it starts cutting off the treetops. There we go. And I'm going to put this up until, okay, I think this was good as it was, but okay. And then you're going to go export for rendering, find a folder. Okay, here I've got another jungle scene. You're going to want to I just saved this as jungle scene 2 and then save, and then it's gonna open up this window right here. Okie dokie. You're gonna want to set the settings to exactly what I have. This is the selection area, so from XYZ here to XYZ there. Okay, and create files themselves. You're gonna want export no materials. Actually, I should probably change the resource pack. Yeah, cancel. File, and then set terrain file. This will open up your Mineways folder. I'm going to select svax.png. And there we go. Now change that to that and then do everything that you already did. Okay, make each block 100 millimeters high. Now I'll put 1,000. Physical material is Sculptio multicolor, and models units are meters. Export full color texture patterns is important. Export separate objects and material per object. Export lesser blocks. Use biome in center of export area. This is to rotate the model, and don't tick delete floating objects, trees, and smaller parts smaller than 16 blocks, and then just hit OK. As you see, it's got this loading bar down here. and it's crashing. I think I did too big of a model. Okay, I didn't. It succeeded. Now you can close Minecraft and close Mineways, and then load up your Blender file with your rig. I'm going to select Reload Trusted. Right click here and select Join Area and drag this over here. And I'm going to do this. Okay. Now this is our rig with the extruded hat layer. If you do not know how to do this or would like to do this, go to the previous tutorial and go to the tutorial before that if you want to get this rig, although there are most likely better rigs out there. The foot gets all weird, so there definitely are going to be better rigs out there, and the Cycles rig that I have is way better than this one, but I'm going to stick with this one for now because it has all I need for this tutorial. You're going to move your dude aside, select the camera, and then go File, Import, Wavefront.obj. Find your file location, select your file, Jungle Scene 2, and double click it or click it and click Import OBJ up here. I'm going to double click it. It will take a while to load and might crash, but just let it load. If it takes a long time, just go away, eat a snack. Yeah. Depending on how big the object is, the longer it will take. Here it loaded pretty fast from my experience, and let's do this size, find window. Okay, leaves are a different object, vines are a different object, grass is an object, but tall grass is in the tall flowers section, and flowers are different than grass. Okay, so I'm going to hit N. I'm going to scroll, well, don't need that. I'm going to scroll up here, shading, shadeless, no wait, that's not what I want, Alt-Z, and that will do this, and then disable textured solid. This makes it kind of hard to navigate around and see what's what, but I can figure it out. And it's pretty simple once you figure it out. So you're going to want to select an object, go here into materials. If it's a transparent object, which vines are, you're going to scroll down, and under transparency you're going to tick that if it's disabled, which it shouldn't be. You're going to set alpha to wait, I don't think we need to do alpha. Yeah. Then go into textures, disable D here, scroll down, disable bitmap and interpolation, and set the filter filter to feline. Most people, a lot of people will do box and set the filter size to 0.1 or decrease it all the way. Anyways, that's just not my way, and feline just does it all for you. Okay, select world, then select texture, and click that to remove it. You don't want a world texture, that's bad. And now go into world, scroll down, paper sky, blend sky. I'm going to set this to blue, and then I'm going to set this to a light blue. No, other way around, light blue, blue. Okay, that gives us a Minecraft-ish sky color with a blend on it. And when we render, it's all gonna be messed up and everything. Okay, I messed up the vines. So select the vines, go into materials, then textures, and then click. You're gonna set the specular intensity all the way down and set the diffuse intensity all the way up. And then you scroll down in the textures bar here and select alpha and translucency. And that should do the trick for the lines. Why is it still blacked out? Okay, never mind. Do enable alpha here, and then it will become transparent vines, and the texture isn't all fuzzy, it's just normal specs. Okay, so hit Alt-Z, and you're going to have to do this for all transparent textures. I'm going to hit Alt-Z again so that it comes to this. Select the leaves, diffuse intensity up, specular intensity all the way down, Then under transparency, specular intensity all the way down, alpha all the way down, right? Yeah. Okay. Then go into textures tab, enable alpha and translucency, disable bitmap interpolation, filter to feline, and the leaves will be alright. This does it for all types of leaves, not just the oak or jungle leaves that I selected. For all blocks that don't need transparency, it'll do disable bitmap and interpolation, set the filter to feline, go to materials and specular intensity down, diffuse intensity up, and don't enable transparency. Oh, here at the leaves, I also believe I forgot to disable D up here. vComic says to just click it and hit X, but it's a lot simpler to just disable the tick box right there. Also, tip, the selected object, you can see its name up here, or you can open up the menu with N and scroll down or up until you see the item, and it will say the item name here, and you can click it and rename it there. Okay, so I think I did everything except for gravel. Right? Okay. I don't care about gravel being fuzzy, and I'll still do it. But let's do water right now. Okay, so select the water. You can hit Z to open up wireframe mode, and just select one of these vertices. Select the water. You're going to want to do the same for the water. I'm going to make fancy Minecraft water. I'm not going to make real life water. There are tutorials on the internet that you can look up for that. Then go into the materials tab. From Coctor, set this to Boolean or Word Diesel or whatever you'd like. Different stuff will give different results. Okay, set the specular intensity to like 0.75 or something like that, something high. Then go down transparency. You're gonna want to set the transparency to like 50 or something low. I'm going to go under mirror, tick that, reflectivity to 0.7. I'm going to set the gloss amount a bit down to like 0.8. Reflectivity color to a light cyan. Here the diffuse color to a sort of darker cyan, and the specular color, you're going to want to change that also. And there you go. Now if we hit Shift C, we're going to have awful water. Yay! No, I must have messed something up. Alt Z. Okay. So Z, select the water. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off because I just want it to be a smooth surface. Gloss amount all the way up. Let's just make this a really smooth surface. And there we go, we've got reflecting water. I'm still gonna make this better. First of all, I've gotta get better lighting in here. Okay, first of all, I had D enabled. I don't want that enabled. Second of all, I'm going to decrease the mirror. I don't want it to mirror that much. I'll do 0.65. Let's do that. And I want a bit of blur, so 0.01. And so let's see what that gives us now. Okay, great. So I'm liking the results now. You can see a little of the specs texture, and you can see the reflection in it. A bit of a blur there, like sort of fuzzy, and don't worry, these vertices won't be seen when rendering with the camera. Okay, so now for lighting. You're going to zoom out on your keyboard, Shift and A, then go into Lamp, and select Sun. Then go into the World tab over here, click it, go down here, Environment Lighting from 0.750, I'm going to decrease it to 0.35. We want it low to not affect it too much, but we also want it to illuminate the dark spots in the project. So GZ, I'm going to move this up period on your number pad to zoom into the sunlight or whatever is selected. Then here our X and our Z. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, so now that we've positioned the sun lamp, we know in which direction our sun is pointing. I'm going to hit Alt-Z just so that you don't have to work with that. And then our Z, and I'm just going to, I want the lighting facing this way, actually. Because, okay, so I wanted the camera to fly through here, come through here under the bridge, as my character is set on top of a pig with a carrot on a stick in front of the pig, and the pig's walking towards it. And I'm crossing a bridge with the pit. The camera flies under, a squid leaps over it, and back into the water, and it goes up towards the sky where the letters DrShnig appear. And I'm gonna have to find some calm music or the music I've used in my first intro. This is a remake of the first intro I've ever had. Okay, so now that we've got the sun there, we know which direction our sun is pointing. Now I'm gonna open Rimnus's blocks rig. I'm going to give a link to his website in the description. Okay, so you're gonna want to download his mods rig, his blocks rig, and his items rig, and we're going to get into those rigs later on, just telling you to download it now. Okay, so they all come in one rig pack, so you don't have to worry about downloading them separately. I am going to take the sun and moon object, hit Control-C, go to our other project, select the lamp, and make sure you're not selecting armature, and hit Control-V. This will paste the object. I want the sun to be there. I'm going to scale this up so that the moon isn't there. And now when I hit Shift-Z, the sun should be up there. Yep. Okie dokie. Select the sun object, go into the lighting settings of the sun lamp. I'm going to add a tint of yellow lighting to it. And I'm going to set the energy up a bit. I'm going to go down, select sky, and select atmosphere. We'll take them anyways. Ray shadow, because we want shadows. I'm going to set the samples up, and the soft size up a bit too. Okay, so the sky, all these will change the lighting in the whole project. Intensity of the sun, let's add the distance, and let's add to the intensity of it. And you get cool effects like this. Adds a bit of a mist to the project. Okay, but I think that's a bit too much, so just a second, guys. Okay, I found a good spot to do this. Ooh. Okay, so these are the effects that come into play as to without the sky and atmosphere effects. Light beams come in from where the trees here don't block it, which I like, and now we will end the video, and in next episode we will add God rays in. I will teach you guys how to animate this, keyframe the camera, make smooth camera movements, add other rigs to the project, and teach you guys what my render settings are in Blender Render. So thank you guys for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Well, I don't think you quite enjoyed it, but I am sure this helped you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.